From the moment I met Bailey, I knew I had found something special. After a devastating end to a previous relationship, she represented a fresh start, a promising chapter. Before meeting Bailey, I had extricated myself from a long-term relationship that was, without mincing words, toxic and verging on abusive. The woman I left behind was someone Bailey knew of, but never befriended. In the aftermath, I severed all ties with my ex, blocking her across all forms of communication, ensuring our paths would never cross again in the digital world. As for Bailey, she was magnetic, seemingly the embodiment of everything I desired in a partner. We quickly became inseparable, woven together by shared laughter and dreams. Fast forward through a wedding held in the lingering shadow of a global pandemic, purchasing our first home, and the challenge of conceiving, complicated by Bailey's PCOS. And there we were, a family with our newborn daughter cradled in the curve of our newly minted life. It felt like a dream had solidified into reality. That seamless narrative began to unravel one ordinary Monday that shifted the axis of my understanding of our life together. Bailey was out, and the house was unusually quiet, except for the gentle coos of our daughter. My laptop had chosen that day to fail me, prompting me to use Bailey's work tablet. We never had boundaries about using each other's devices. Our lives were an open book to each other, or so I thought. As I powered up the tablet, an innocuous click on an incognito tab spiraled into a frightening revelation. There, hidden in plain sight, was a secret Google account belonging to Bailey. But it wasn't the account itself that struck a nerve. It was what it contained. A Google Drive folder ominously titled XX. Inside were hundreds of photographs, 348 to be precise, of my ex. Each image was a snapshot, not just of her, but of the years she and I had spent together, the years that had nearly broken me. The photographs spanned a timeline, starting from the inception of my relationship with Bailey, and continued to just 2 weeks prior. They captured my ex in mundane moments with her family, in professional settings at work functions, and disturbingly, from her high school yearbook. How had Bailey even found those? My breath caught as I scrolled through the digital obsession. There were pictures from vacations, work ID photos, even group shots where every other face but my ex's had been meticulously scribbled out. It didn't end there. Another album showcased zoomed-in images focusing solely on her hair. My heart sank as I realized Bailey had recently adopted a similar hairstyle. The depths of Bailey's fixation didn't stop at photographs. There were screenshots of social media comments and links to specific clothing items, blouses, trousers, even a water bottle, that were identical to those my ex owned. Bailey had mirrored her life down to the minutest details. The revelation shattered the image of the woman I thought I knew, the woman I thought I had married. My mind raced as I pieced together the realization that over the years, Bailey hadn't just been adopting random new interests. She had been transforming into my ex. I felt nauseous, the walls of our home closing in on me. Everything I believed about our relationship, our shared interests, our love, it all seemed like a meticulously crafted lie. The air felt thick as I struggled to breathe, my mind clouded with a mix of fear and betrayal. Like pieces of a puzzle, various bits of our mutual lives started coming together. I was hit by more and more realizations, each more disturbing than the previous one. For instance, Bailey changed her religion a few years ago. I accepted it as her personal spiritual path. Only now has it dawned on me that this was the same religion that my ex has been practicing. Very slowly and painstakingly, year after year, my wife has been turning herself into a duplicate of my abusive ex-girlfriend. For what purpose? What sinister or insane motives could have been driving Bailey's obsession? I have yet to confront Bailey. The weight of this discovery anchors me in place, yet urges me to flee. The thought of leaving everything behind, taking our daughter and escaping this twisted reality tempts me every waking moment. The idea of laying out all the photographs, the evidence of her deception, and simply disappearing plays over in my mind like a looped film reel. But for now, I am frozen, suspended in disbelief and dread, unsure of how to reclaim a semblance of reality, or if it's even possible. What was supposed to be my perfect life now feels like an elaborate illusion, and I am left wondering who the woman I married really is. What would you do in my place? What would anyone do? This is such an insane scenario that no one really ever plans for it. I think my course of action should be getting a lawyer, or maybe even involve the police. But first, I need to leave as soon as possible, with my daughter, of course. I'll pack a few things for her and myself and head to the hotel across the town. I should hurry. Bailey will be home shortly. I will keep everyone updated. Thank you for reading my post. Wish me luck.